up, GoPro fanatics? This is Willy Foxx. For those who don't know me, I used to have a channel dedicated to GoPro and action cameras in Spanish. Now I just opened this channel in English. I thought it could help more people around the world if I did it in English, and that's why I'm here. So if you're new, consider subscribing, and I'm gonna teach you everything about GoPros. Today I have the pleasure and the honor to present the new GoPro Hero 9 Black. It all started some weeks ago when GoPro reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to be one of the official testers to try the new GoPro Hero 9. Of course, I said yes. And then after teaching us the new specs and everything that this camera has, I got a couple packages at home, which are these ones. First one is the small one, which is the camera. I'm gonna talk about everything, but I wanna show you this huge one, which has, it almost doesn't fit. The GoPro remote supercar. I'm gonna show you this one, bang, right here in another video. But today we're gonna talk about this little camera. If we open the box, we can see it present a little bit different, the GoPro Hero 9 Black. We're gonna take this out, the box is gonna wait here, and the first difference that we see is that the box doesn't have any plastic. Previously, GoPro used to present their cameras in one of those boxes, the 7, the 6, the Max and everything, with a bit of plastic, but the logo this year is more everything but not plastic. This is gonna be more value for the customer. We just take this out. I'm gonna tell you, your box may look a little bit different, and let's do a bit of unboxing. I'm gonna tell you all the parts that it has, and we're gonna go through the specs one by one. My box is the bundle kit. The simple kit doesn't have all of this, but I'm gonna show you mine. If we unzip the box, first we have the handler, which is the floating stick. In the right part we have some sticks and adhesive mounts to put the GoPro anywhere. On the left side we have this magnetic clamp and a couple batteries. First one we're gonna put it in the camera, and second one is an extra battery to record more time. And finally we have this box with the charging cable. Behind the net we have an SD card and a lot of papers with the specs, questions and information, the logo, except plastic, and even a cheat sheet where you can see the preferred settings to use with GoPro. Excuse my English if I make mistakes sometimes. I usually do these videos in Spanish and it's a little bit difficult. But finally we have the star of the package, which is of course the GoPro Hero 9. You can see here all the plastics, but we clearly see this big screen, removable lens, another screen, and 9 Black. Once we've seen the package and the unboxing, let's go through the specs one by one and see what this camera can offer us. Why does it say more everything? Well, starting for the sensor, this is a bigger sensor, 23.6 MP, which means that we're gonna be able to take 20 megapixels photos. We were used to having 12 megapixels, so this is almost double of the size and the quality. Also talking video, the quality is gonna go up to 5K 30 frames per second, which is 70% more of the pixels in an image. That means not only more quality, but we're gonna be able to film in 5K and then crop in and still have 4K maximum quality, using of course the Hyper Smooth 3.0 in all frame rates, even boost, and also the Time Warp 3.0. Let's go through all the specs. The ones in pink are the ones that are new, and the ones in white are the ones that we used to have before. 20 megapixels, that is new. Resolutions 4K 60, 5K 30, 1080, 240 frames. We will have to wait for the 4K 120, but we have a 5K, which is huge quality. 8 times slow motion, front facing LCD screen, which is this one. Touch display is right here, but it's 10% bigger because the camera is physically a little bit bigger too. It's waterproof up to 10 meters. Hypersmooth 3.0 is even smoother, and you can use boost in all frame rates and all resolutions. Time Mode 3.0, data overlays, removable lens. Finally, GoPro has gone back to the removable lens, and not only that, we're gonna have another different lens that I'm gonna teach you everything within just 5 minutes. Horizon leveling, we're gonna have this in the camera. We won't need to put it in the app. The built-in mount, of course, we can 1080 live streaming, voice control as always, webcam mode. From the beginning, we're gonna be able to use this as a webcam, super photo and HDR, live burst, and new options like the hindsight and schedule capture. And finally, photos in RAW. If you wanna see them in a real video, bam! This is the launch video I made for this camera. I already told you about the bigger sensor, 23.6 MP, more battery life. Batteries used to be 1200 milliamperes and now it's 1700, which means that the battery will last about 30% longer, which is a lot. Dual LCD screen, as I told you, this one is 10% bigger and this one is much bigger, and it's full color. Removable lens, we're gonna be able to take this lens and put the max lens, which I'm gonna tell you right now, and the rest that I mentioned before as well. About these new tools, what is the hindsight? Hindsight means that once you touch the button, you're gonna be able to record prior 15 or even 30 seconds before the action happened. For example, if I'm trying to shoot a basketball, for example, I can put the camera and just try, and whenever I succeed, I go push the button and it will record 15 or 30 seconds before it even started. It won't be necessary to record for an hour or half an hour or waste all the battery. Just when you find something interesting, then you push the button later, after it happened. For the schedule capture, we've seen that in the GoPro Labs, you're gonna be able to put the schedule on your camera so it can start recording at any time you want and then turn off before and turn off after this happens. Which means we're gonna be, for example, sleeping and capturing a sunset or a sunrise at the same time without having the camera in our hands. The live burst, we know that, we push the button and it captures photos for 1.5 seconds after and before. And duration capture, we're gonna be able to select the duration of our video. If I want a video for 15 or 30 or more minutes or 1 hour, we can select that and we won't need to go and touch the button every time or put the timer or anything because the camera is gonna do it automatically. As I told you, we're gonna be able to use this as a webcam from the beginning. It will transmit at 1080 and it's gonna be compatible with most of the social media platforms. Time for the max lens. I don't have it here because it's gonna come in October, but once we take this lens out, we're gonna be able to mount the max lens, which is wider and it has more stabilization. Horizon leveling as well. So for those who are doing extreme sports or especially POV, it's gonna be a wider lens with better stabilization, able to mount just right here. No need to buy another camera. Also, as you can guess, we're gonna have these 3 mods that we used to have, but not really because they were super late and the display mod was not even available. The GoPro Hero 9 is a little bit bigger. They're not gonna be compatible, all of them, but we're gonna have the media mod with a foam around the microphone, so it's gonna be wind protection. We're gonna have the light mode that is already available, and we're gonna have the display mode. Even when we have this front LCD screen, we're gonna have the other screen if we wanna vlog, for example. So that makes a total of 4 mods for the GoPro Hero 9 Black. That's why it's called more everything except plastic. For all these specs and text and real images, bang, you can go here to my complete and full test video, which I'm gonna tell you about everything, my feelings, my sensations, and all the things that this camera can do in real life. Talking about prices, of course, everyone wants to know the price. I have a surprise for you, because what GoPro is promoting this year is a subscription to GoPro Plus. This is not gonna be GoPro Plus anymore, it's just gonna be a subscription to GoPro, but you're gonna be able to buy the camera even cheaper with a subscription. Why is that? The normal price for the camera is gonna be $449, so $450 just the camera. But if you buy the camera plus 1 year subscription to GoPro, this is gonna cost a total of $349. That means $100 off plus the subscription, which is included, which makes more than $150 off for the camera. So for $350 you have this camera plus the subscription. They will replace your camera if it's broken, no questions asked, and you have unlimited space in the cloud. If that is not an offer, then tell me what it is. Of course, I'm gonna give you the link below if you are interested in buying this camera. Remember that we are not sponsored to make these videos, so if you want to buy the camera and you do it through our links, you help this channel grow up. And I think that's all for today's video. If you want to learn about GoPro, if you want to watch the other videos in my channel, if you want to learn about action cameras, drones and everything, you just have to come back here. It's been a pleasure here with Willy Foxx.